I feel like Luffy's Gear 5 has been plastered all over the place, and at this point, I kind of have a hard time believing anybody who's at least even remotely into One Piece hasn't at least seen it somewhere. Honestly, I don't know how I myself managed to dodge it. I mean, to be fair, I had every precaution in place. So if you were casually browsing like Reddit or whatever, you would have probably seen it. Especially on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't really watch a lot of One Piece content myself, right? Because I mean, with my whole, I want my opinions to sort of be my own. I don't really want to look at other people's content that much. Maybe that's why, but my recommended has never had any spoilers in it, really. I know people meme about, like, some creators coming up with absolutely bogus titles, but take it from me, someone with a very, very small channel, with very little influence, who's just trying to get by, trust me, as much as everybody hates them, they work. They work. They really work. When you put a silly thumbnail and a silly title, sometimes even purposely provocative, or sometimes purposely stupid, people click on it. People click on it. And I hate it. I hate it, but that's what people do. That's what people do. And you know, when you make a good video, and you want, or at least what you believe to be a good video, and you want people to watch it, you have to do that. You have to do that. You have to do that. I mean, I do think putting spoilers in thumbnails is a bit, and I've been very conscious of that. I hope nobody's been spoiled by anything I do, and that's why I really, really want to wait for the anime to show Gear 5, because I want to have Gear 5 in the thumbnail, right? But I don't want to put Gear 5 in the thumbnail if I get to, like, the end of Wano right now. Gear 5, I think, I would say it's one of the biggest reveals in the entire story, frankly, even though it is supposedly only another gear for Luffy. Compared to all the other gears, it's clearly a far cry. I haven't seen anything on your channel that was bad in that regard. I hope so. I hope so. Even with the law fight, right? This is something I did purposely. I just like wrote, Oda didn't off-screen the fight, right? I try to keep it as vague as possible. It does kind of hurt me, I think, in terms of thumbnail design and everything else, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I think I'm generally in the safer crowd because I read the officials, right? So I'm already sort of behind on most other people. So I think I should be fine with giving myself more leeway, but still, I try to basically be cautious with that. My chapter reviews usually go out on Mondays, right? So that's long after everybody's read them. I think I one day saw that before I released my video of the chapter review, spoilers for the next chapter were already out. I might be misremembering that, but I seem to recall something like that. I've talked about the One Piece spoiler culture before. I think it's egregious. I don't think there needs to be spoilers. I don't think there needs to be 15 different release schedules and everybody's on a different page and then spoilers fly around. I think it's a mess. Somebody needs to get things in order, but clearly it's never going to happen.